On your smartphone. Akron, Canton, Cleveland, Northeast Ohio, and worldwide.
This is WMVU.
There's no words on it.
He loves betraying people. He gets off on it. He's committed to Satan.
Fight it, and we'll do it live.
I don't like them putting chemicals in the water that turn the friggin' frogs gay. If you're a new listener, just type in Pentagon tested gay bomb on Iraq. They didn't consider using it. They've used it on our troops.
And welcome to your long ride home. I am your host, Michael Long, and sitting across from me is the man himself, my co-host with the most, Mr. Cornelius Hennessy, and we are back in studio live from Akron, Ohio, the Rubber City, on WMVU, part of the Radio Free Internet Entertainment Network. It's been a while. I got to learn all these things again. It feels like forever since I've been in studio.
Yeah, I'm a new age now since the last time we were here.
Oh, you didn't know?
Yo, better call somebody.
Last Friday, I was in Florida.
So jelly.
I was in Florida last week, and this week I'm back home. We did the rest of the week in our remote studios, but we are back live in studio today, as we will be every Monday and Friday, right here on WMVU. So you'll be getting these live streams on Mondays and Fridays. We'll also have follow-up shows throughout the week, starting here soon. We'll have more information on that in the future. So how was your drive in today, Corey?
Not bad, actually. I always try to find something that stuck out.
To complain about? Oh.
Yeah, something to complain about. Something that stuck out. I actually texted a friend. Not while I was driving, but kind of text-to-speech. I saw a TRD edition of a Toyota Camry, one of the newer ones.
Uh-huh.
They're sexy. I've always liked a lot of Toyotas. I used to sell Toyotas. Well, I used to work at a dealership. I didn't sell them. That's why I didn't last long there. But I always really liked Toyotas. My first car was a Toyota. I really wish they bring back the Celicas. I love the Celicas. But that's neither here nor there. Yeah, beautiful Toyota Camry in front of me, and it was out of state. I couldn't get close enough to tell what state it was, but it was a nice out of state, nice clean. It's like white with black accents, trimming, spoiler, all that.
Sounds like an interesting time.
It was an interesting time. Aside from that, yeah.
Is your mic on?
Is it?
I can't hear you through my headphones.
I'm kind of quiet, I know that, but I can hear what's going on. But I mean,
Can you hear me now?
Okay, there you go. You're good.
Okay.
Now I can hear you.
I'm a fan of the new 2021 Broncos.
Oh yeah,
I'm a Chevy guy. So.
The Broncos, the newer Blazers, those are really nice too. Like, I'm really glad they brought back a lot of those. There's like the Trailblazers, Blazers, they're nice. It's just I'm evolving. I never was like, why the hell would I want a truck? Like, I've always just been one, just one single man, no kids. Like, why the hell would I want a truck? To hide the fact. Well, that's usually when people see people with big trucks, it's usually they know they have a small pee-pee. Yeah. So maybe I'm destined to have a truck one day.
So the reason why I like trucks is probably because I'm just so short. Yeah. And I just like to be behind that big, huge thing and just have all that power.
I bet you do.
I drove a 550
she loves being behind that big old thing.
Yeah.
My.
Yeah, he may be coming in. Your big old thing may be coming in.
He's getting ready to turn the big 4-0 on Tuesday.
How old are you?
I am 33. I'll be 34.
So he's 7 years older than you?
Age ain't nothing but a number, and I'm not.
Okay, R. Kelly.
That's
but I
creepy.
don't respect R. Kelly.
Does he pee on you?
No.
Oh.
Absolutely not.
No.
Yeah.
You wouldn't let him even if he asked?
No.
What if you're like really drunk?
No.
Because like we talked last week, you let a chick go down on you when you was drunk.
He might have to, that would probably cause him to sleep in the basement for a while.
I don't know.
Sleep, you're gonna stick him in the basement, or is it if he pisses on you?
Wait. Peed on me, yeah, he might have to sleep in the basement, or he could always go to his mom's.
Like sleep in the basement, is that like an analogy for something? Like he's got to stay downstairs.
If he pees on me, he's got to stay down there.
Yeah.
Right? Meow.
You get none of my vibes for a week.
None of your vibe.
I don't know. Oh, that's the name of the new podcast studio at Ohio Media School.
And it actually is an idea of mine.
Yeah, I know. So sexist.
Don't give me my credit.
Why the hell? So
thanks for taking my shine.
Why do women get their own podcast?
I'm 1,000,000%. I'm 1,000,000% like serious about this. Why do the women get some kind of special treatment? I thought we were all equal. They can't do the sports studio or NCU or
women
216 hip hop.
I mean, I like 216 hip hop. Don't get me wrong. The new studio is fine. But you guys do have the sports studio, and we do not.
Women don't like sports?
Yeah. I mean, very far and few.
Very far and few women. I see a lot of women.
Don't get me wrong.
If there's any women, probably not.
It.
We see our demographic. But if there is any women that do like sports and would be in broadcasting, which most of you probably wouldn't, but if you get into broadcasting and you wanted to be in a sports studio,
Kara said you can't.
Yeah, you're not allowed.
You can.
But I want to know.
You just said.
The point is, women, do you like sports? Most women like sports. Not most women, but they either like it or they know enough about it.
This is coming from a single guy that hasn't had a girl in years.
Oh, those are the women that like to watch that I know my women. All my women are best friends. Men. Okay, I enjoy video games with my man instead of sports. So,
but your man probably play. So there's a stereotype of the day. He probably plays like Madden and 2K, right?
No,
he doesn't like 2K.
He plays Call of Duty.
He doesn't play. He doesn't like basketball.
I mean, he will play 2K, but he plays Call of Duty faithfully.
I just want to know what's next. A whites only studio?
Yeah, probably.
Oh, okay.
Is that where we're going?
That's what NCU is.
Pretty slow.
That's what NCU is. NCU is pretty much.
I think it's gonna be like a neutral type
It is
vibe.
gonna
I
be
don't
neutral.
think they're gonna have it pink.
It's
I
gonna
think
be very-
it's gonna be red.
I thought it was pink and purple.
Yeah.
It's very feminine.
Yeah.
Did they already paint it?
No, I don't think so.
They
Last
painted
time
a
I
huge
seen it-
vagina on the wall.
Last time I seen it was red, and it had like a black or a white wall in there. And I thought he was going to change the logo to
Well,
go
they
onto
changed
the
it.
window.
They're kicking Don out of his office
Yeah.
now.
So it's called
Yeah,
Vibe.
that was Don's
Wait.
office.
Yeah.
So it's called the Vibe.
Don
They-
don't mind giving up his.
Okay.
I'm totally
Screw
doing
me.
a podcast in
No
there.
one
I'm
cares.
sorry, Corey. I talk a lot.
I'm an interrupting cow. I know that, but I'm just saying it's called the Vibe.
Ooh.
Is that what it's called? The Vibe.
The vibe.
Is there going to be like a Hitachi vibe on the wall? Is that going to be the logo? The Vibe. It's going to be a vibrator. Is what I'm saying. Is that right over the head?
No.
Right over the head.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
You
yeah.
got it. He got it.
I don't.
Well, women don't get that type of stuff. Apparently, that's why they need their
Yeah.
own studio.
It's only in men's fantasies
Yeah.
that women use vibrators. They
Yeah.
use the big old vibrators that looks like a PS3 Wii remote thing.
We don't even want to get into this conversation, okay? Because
I just want to know: is
I
the
do have
door
a story about that, but
is
I'm
the
not
door
going to
be painted like a giant vagina? You got to walk through. To,
Stop hating! You're
Get in
such a
it.
hater.
Listen, these are
I just-
serious
yeah,
questions.
these
This
are
is serious
questions-
journalism.
Suckers need to know.
no,
Us-
it's going to be all about good vibes, vibing.
Well, hey,
Are there
Just
bad vibes? The only
yeah.
bad vibe
Is-
is after you let go, you keeps going. That's the only bad vibe there is.
is a vagina a bad vibe? 'Cause, I mean, it's a woman's
It's-
studio. You think a vagina would be a good
You know what?
vibe?
I'm gonna do my own podcast out of the vibe.
You can.
I'm going to.
You want to do a Corey and
And it's
Kara?
going to be a
Maybe.
No, he's going to do a
Cover the vibe?
misogynistic.
Yeah, your husband he doesn't have to worry about anything because I'm not.
You say she's ugly?
No,
That's
I'm
what I got
saying
out
that
of
you
it.
were just making jokes about me not having a woman in a long
yeah.
time. So
Uh-huh. I'm just saying. I'm going to do a
now
misogynistic.
you made it awkward. Now you just made me. You just made me look like a large Peter.
You are.
I'm not.
I'm going to do a misogynistic podcast out of there about how women suck, not in a good way.
We did talk about it last week. Maybe it was actually this
Ooh,
week about
wait a minute.
becoming.
Wait, hold that thought.
Okay.
What if we make the Vibe an OnlyFans studio?
That would.
I
make
think.
sense.
I mean, that way there's money
Only
coming
Kara
into the
Vibes
school.
fans, because that's what I go by. Kara Vibes.
Vivans. You have Vivans?
That way it
I
brings
love
money
Vans.
into the school.
I like the rainbow colored Vans.
I'm talking about Vivan. I'm talking about a drug.
Earl-
I don't know what that is.
Earl Shepard said, "Vagina is never a bad vibe."
There you go.
There you go. If you want to call in and talk to us and talk about vagina with us, you can do so at 330-400-4562. It's 330-400-4562. Call in and tell Kara
Yeah, call
she
in.
is a sexist.
You don't have to talk about
She don't
vagina
have
stuff.
headphones, so
She won't hear
you.
it. Yeah, we could just talk a bunch of mess about her.
Yeah,
Brad's-
but they'll tell me
Brad, our resident
what I
bear,
need to hear.
Resident Bear. It's,
our resident bear, Brad, said, "Speak for yourself, Earl,"
oh.
because he thinks vagina is a bad vibe.
Oh,
The Vibe. Dum dum dum.
Yeah.
the vibe could be a
Um,
lot of things, though. It's just
the
how
vibrator,
you get things
yeah.
flowing. Yeah, not a vibrator.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Well, here's something that just came in. Ice Cube is pissed that there hasn't been a Friday sequel in nearly 20 years, and he claims Warner Brothers is blocking the franchise.
Why?
On Twitter, Ice Cube...
Is that what's holding it up?
That if you let me finish a story, we'd find out.
Oh, you can just shove it right up your ass.
Ice Cube tweeted #Free Friday from the jaws of Warner Brothers, who refuses to make more sequels. They have hijacked the happiness of the culture. Sources familiar with the situation say Ice Cube has been really pissed off with how he's been treated by Warner Brothers through the years, and the dispute over more sequels is just the tip of the iceberg. WB owns the rights to the Friday franchise, and the studio doesn't seem interested in making any more sequels at the moment. The OG Friday was released in 95. 2000 saw Next Friday. Wow, it was 5 years?
Wow.
It didn't seem like that long between movies.
And then 02, right?
And then 02 for Friday After Next. They're saying that Cube is pissed because Warner Brothers is refusing to release the rights to him so he can produce sequels somewhere else. Sources say Cube feels like the Friday franchise is his art, and if WB doesn't want to make more movies, they should give him the rights so he can. Warner Brothers has not commented on the situation.
I could go for another Friday.
I think anyone could. Well, now it's
everyone's
Debo's
dead.
Yeah, well,
everyone's dead.
Oh, Debo's
Pop's
dead. Pops is dead. Debo's
but
dead.
With all
that's
new characters and him re-enhancing, I could go to see that. Like, I would definitely go see
that'd
it.
be a day one movie theater
and
experience.
If it's good enough, then you can make another one. Like,
yeah, so we've always kind of thought there was going to be more because it's a successful franchise.
I think Ice Cube's been trying to get another movie made for. I mean, there's been talks of it for probably the
millions of years.
Yeah, probably at least
literally
the last 20 years, or the last 15 years. We knew at one point he even had Chris Tucker back on board, and he had Debo was back on board. Pretty much everyone was on board with it, and no one ever got a reason why there hasn't been more movies made. But now I guess we know it's because Warner Brothers doesn't feel like making more movies, which is dumb because Friday has a lot of support.
Yeah.
And I mean, I guess maybe Warner Brothers just doesn't like money.
You're telling me.
Maybe they're just like, hey, whoa. You're trying to make us money? What's wrong with you?
We don't let blackies make us money.
No money for us.
It's crazy. Like, it's such a everybody. And that was like, bye, Felicia. Like, that's so well known. Everything. You got knocked up. Wow. Everyone knows that. There's so much memorable stuff from those movies. I just don't understand. I just didn't think that it was a WB thing. I thought it was collaboratively that you couldn't get people on board.
Yeah.
Like I used to see fan trailers, not trailers, but like posters and stuff.
Oh yeah.
And I don't remember what they used to say that was going to be. It was going to be Friday's
Final Friday,
or
Last Friday, or something like that.
They might get confused with Paramount.
No one's going to
all of the Friday the 13th.
No one's going to get confused between a good movie and junk movies.
Yeah, you can just you just like pushing buttons.
I do.
And it's going to be the death of us one day. I just want to let you know.
The death of you.
The death of us.
Death of you.
Not like you won't die, but Long Ride Home will cease to exist.
Well, no. Long Ride Home will go on way after
way after I'm dead?
Way after you quit.
Okay. Well, then.
It'll be me and Kara sitting in here staring at each other awkwardly.
Okay.
Having no vibes.
All vibes.
All
vibes matter.
Just as many vibes as that Mountain Dew and that Coca-Cola cup.
Hey, don't be calling them out on that, okay? I can call them out.
Whoa. Coke and Mountain Dew did not pay us to say their names on air.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, you're right.
No sponsorship.
Yeah. You got to say that red cola.
No free clout.
You got to say that red cola in that brown cola container.
Coca-Cola. We'll get some RC. Oh, they're not paying us either. I can't say that.
Hey, they're not actually that bad.
No, RC is like...
I don't like it.
We don't like you.
Did you grow up poor like the rest of us?
I did grow up poor.
Because my dad's the type of person that would have he'll be like, I'll buy one bottle of Coca-Cola and he'll get a funnel and he'll buy RC Cola and he'll pour it in. He'd be like, I opened this already. Here you go. I'm like, Dad, this isn't Coca-Cola. Quit lying, Dad. It's a true story. He did that to us with steak sauce. And we all knew. He used to buy generic stuff and put it in the A1. He would have two bottles. But this is the kid's bottle and this is my bottle. And he would have his A1. He'd be like, oh, here you guys go. Oh, I got you your own bottle. I'm like, Dad, don't BS us.
I mean, that stuff, it costs, and half the time you're throwing it in the trash. Like, your kids don't use, when you're a kid, you don't use it all.
You don't underestimate my fat ass.
Yeah. I love sauce.
I used it all.
But actually, my kids, they throw that
I have so
sauce
much
away.
steak sauce. I've had so much A1 that I'm over A1. Like, I'll eat it if that's all I got. But I prefer other things. I think it's too sweet.
You know what I like? I like Sweet Baby Ray's barbecue sauce on everything.
It's good. I got tired of Sweet Baby Ray. I got tired of it.
I can't get tired of it.
It's good on burgers and stuff. Kind of. Yeah, it's good on burgers.
They have a
but you know
whole
what's, I like,
slew of Sweet Baby Ray's
yeah, they do.
stuff.
They have different flavors.
Yeah.
We always end up talking about food, by the way.
They
That's
have
like a
Sweet Baby Ray's beef jerky too, which is really
okay.
good.
Yeah, I could see that.
Really
but like
good.
every once in a while, it's nice to switch things up. I just get tired of a lot of things really quick. Like you, I got really tired of you really quick.
Look.
So open pit.
I grew up on open pit. I was just getting ready to say that.
$1 a bottle.
I grew up when my dad used
open pit.
He would touch it up.
Yeah, you can. Yeah,
he would touch it up.
You can touch it, but I like it as it is. Like for certain things,
like
that's a burgery. That's like a burger kind of a thing.
He used the open pit when he was grilling.
I got to message my husband and tell him to make steak tonight.
Yeah, you're getting really hungry for some steak. So am I. I kind of want some steak. Ooh. I need to get. So it's my birthday month. So like Red Robin.
So it's the whole month, right?
Well, it's the month of my birthday.
Yeah.
So yeah. So
your birthday's the whole month.
Yes.
That's what I do.
Yes. Yeah. Well, no, I'm not trying to be a diva. I'm just saying, like, I get discounts or whatever certain places for it being.
Oh yeah, they send you free stuff.
Free stuff.
When's your birthday?
When was it? You're funny.
Yeah.
I need to go to Red Robin. We're talking about burgers now. I need to go to Red Robin and get my free burger.
Oh, I've been to Red Robin
go get your free burger.
Sunday is the last day of the month.
Yeah.
Did you guys know they put a Swenson's in on East Exchange Street?
He doesn't know about Akron.
Yeah, so I don't. You're
we're
just
on
speaking.
Exchange. Oh, that's been there forever.
No, they put the Swenson's where it's for Grubhub and stuff. How long has that been there?
The one that's like right across the street from McDonald's?
No.
Oh.
It's right by the little Thai restaurant, I think it is. Right there when you get off the expressway.
I don't know.
They just put that Dollar General on the left of the...
I remember the Dollar General.
Oh, right on that building right on the right. That's a Swenson's now where you can order through Grubhub, DoorDash. You can't order there, but you can pick up... That's where Grubhub...
Wow. Swenson's is from Akron, right?
There's a KFC over there. There's a KFC in Arlington, too.
But the KFC isn't the only place you can get legs, thighs, and breasts.
No. I'm just saying it's the same setup they have. You can only order through DoorDash or Grubhub.
Well, I order my legs, thighs, and breasts through DoorDash.
Yeah, that makes sense.
That makes sense.
Yeah, I'm not familiar with Akron at all. No. Just I come here, and I know there's a Speedway up the road and a Wendy's.
Speedway is the best gas station because if you have a Speedway card, you rack up your points.
Are they paying us?
Yeah, you have all those points.
Yeah, she's earning 300 points right now.
Right.
She went on the app and they were like, mention.
I used to work
mention us on the radio and we'll give you 300 points.
Like literally, if you buy your daily essentials that you buy at the gas station, like your drinks and stuff, and you go to
their gas sucks.
I've heard that their gas is pretty.
I thought all the gas is like the same.
No.
Yeah. I don't know. I've never had a problem with
There's
theirs.
I tend to not. I tend to go to like Shell or.
I do know that Speedways.
I don't like BP's gas.
I siphon mine out of the ocean.
Speedways.
That's perfect.
Fountain pops are not nearly as good as Circle K's fountain pops.
Yeah. Well, we'll have to have that confirmed by Cherry.
Yeah.
Resident fan Cherry.
Resident fan.
Yes, I can confirm. But you can never get anything better than McDonald's Cola. McDonald's Coca-Cola
is amazing.
But yes, we've just become a
really
food channel.
Have their own.
I think they have their own. I do believe they have formula. It tuned. Yes, I think it's not even.
It's a certain settings.
Yeah, it's certain settings. It's not necessarily that they have their own syrup.
Certain carbon, certain syrup, it's a certain
it's
setting.
It's like fine tuning.
Yeah,
there's like fine tuning. And some people
they perfected it.
That's why I know
who like studied that to perfect it.
McDonald's.
I'm sure who was Ronald?
If they paid $500 million for advertising, just imagine what they paid for formula.
Ronald sitting in the laboratory somewhere testing it out.
Yes.
Clown makeup and all.
Yes.
The Hamburglar runs in and
steals it.
Steals it.
It's just a really bad spinoff of SpongeBob.
Yeah, pretty much.
With the Krusty Krab and Plankton.
It reminds me of that one episode of Social Dilemma when they were talking about how Ronald McDonald was like the most popular.
Completely turned off.
No clue what you're talking about.
Completely turned off Social Dilemma, whatever it even is.
It's on Netflix.
Okay, well,
are they paying us?
No.
I wish. Let's submit this episode to all of those people that we just plugged.
To every business we named, we're submitting this episode to them.
They said, okay, so we'll have a Long Ride Home Netflix account you guys can have for free. It's just streaming to one device and doesn't do 4K. And then McDonald's will give us one free.
Coke.
Let's get coupons.
Yeah,
one free
Cokes.
I'll get one of those. You know, when you go through the drive-through,
You'll
get for like Valentine's Day and Halloween. It'll be like donate to St. Jude's, $1 to St. Jude's, and you get a free 8-pack of Junior Frosties.
Everything's on the app now. Like
I do that every time though, because that's like, hey.
My dad gets coupons in the flyers, and he's like, "Come with me." And he'd be like, "Come with me," and I'm like, "Why?" He's like, "Because I have 2 coupons. It's one per person." I'm like, see, what you're getting at, and what you're really understanding is my father's a cheapwad. I get it. He raised 3 kids.
Yeah, I'm getting.
I'm cheap.
Yeah,
I get it.
I got to get him to call in one day. One day he'll be retired. I don't know when he's going to retire, but when he retires, maybe I'll have him come up one day or call in, and he can be a member of the show sometimes. I'll probably quit by then, though.
Oh yeah, because you guys are ready to kick me out. I'm talking too much.
No, I'm just saying he wouldn't replace
branding
KTI.
too many brands.
You're KTI for short.
You.
For short, even though you already are short, you're KTI for short.
KTI.
Yes.
Yeah. So Lady Gaga's dog handler is going to make it.
That's good. That's good. That video was very heartbreaking.
It was hard to watch.
It was even harder to listen to.
Yeah, because you could hear the gun and him screaming, man. Oh my God.
Yeah. It's awkward.
He's expected to make a full recovery, and his family is thanking Gaga for her support.
Not thanking God.
No, Gaga.
Thanking Gaga.
Well, the god of pop. The family of Ryan Fisher says that Ryan is receiving extraordinary care in the hospital now, and his doctors expect him to make a full recovery. We cannot possibly say enough to thank all of the first responders, nurses, and doctors who have worked so tirelessly to care for Ryan. They also give a massive thank you to Gaga, saying, of course, we also want to thank Lady Gaga, who has shown nothing but nonstop love and concern for Ryan and our family right from the outset. Ryan loves Gustavo and Koji as much as Lady Gaga does, so we join in her plea for their safe return. And it's crazy because like the whole story was about the dogs getting stolen.
Yeah, that's the point of the whole thing.
Yeah, and no one cared about.
And that's why. But that's the thing. That's why that she wants the walker to survive, so he remembers and can give a description.
Right.
He can give
after that show. I'll have him off.
It'll be
for
the most
losing her dogs.
It'll be the most generic black guy. Composite.
Yeah.
Yeah.
From YouTube, Yazir Kadam said, "Greetings from Iraq." Greetings, Yazir.
Greetings.
Thank you for watching. We won't bomb you this week for that.
That's just that's just Syria. That's just airstrikes to Syria.
Syria.
Yeah, that's pretty terrible. Pretty terrible.
I do wonder,
situation.
Yazir, if you're actually watching Yazir, I want to know, how old are you? Were you alive during the Saddam reign? That's what I'm really interested to know. How old he is, and if he remembers any of the Saddam reign. I just want to know if he's still responding, so he must be listening. Were you alive during the Saddam reign, and was it worse off than your country is now? Because you really don't, after we got Saddam and we had him killed, he's 33, so yeah, I mean, he's around my age.
Mm-hmm.
So he would have been a child. He would have been a teenager.
Yeah.
But yeah, he would have been alive during Saddam's reign. I'm just wondering, was it better then than it is now, or is it better now? I think now they got a democracy in Iraq, don't they?
I don't study up on my world politics.
Yeah.
It's just sensitive as that is, I can hardly keep up with what's going on in America. And I'd be interested in knowing if we start having people from other countries. I know, hopefully, some of our what's the word I'm looking for? Some of our reputation has been restored now that we have
an intern. That's a female.
No, not Long Ride Home, but America. America's reputation.
Like, what reputation did we ever have in the first place?
You ever see those things where people are like, I talked to a friend from out of the country, and this is how, America is the joke of everybody, like United Nations, everybody. And I like to know if our reputation's restored a little bit with new president. That's all.
That is interesting how other countries look at us, because we know a lot of
we know how we look at other countries. It's we have our own views on other countries, and other countries have their own views about us.
Yeah. So don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button, so when we're live on YouTube, where he is watching from.
Where else are we at?
We're on YouTube, Twitch, Daily Motion.
Yeah, I did.
Facebook.
I did get a Twitch notification.
A Twitch.
Yeah, because I opened up Twitch. I have a buddy that
We're on Periscope.
Yeah, I had a buddy that started a Twitch channel, or he's been on Twitch for a while. Somebody that reached out, and I feel like a very bad person.
Oh, you are.
Yeah, you want to cut her mic for a second?
Yeah. No, I want to hear her conversation.
Yeah, you're right. I'm sorry.
I wanted to hear her conversation. How dare you
we're
say
just cutting
something?
your mic, so you'd have to take up whatever. My buddy started a Twitch thing, so that's what I wanted to start. Kind of catching up on that, but I feel bad because I was like, yeah, I'm gonna watch, and I just like when I talked to him, it was not a graduation,
right?
And I like passed out, and I just every time that he goes live, I'm like super busy with a phone call or something, so. I doubt he's listening, but
I thought he said
I didn't forget about you.
I thought he said surreal, but he said sure with 2 exclamation marks. So he's going to like and subscribe. Good looking on that one. That's interesting. That's cool though. We're worldwide, baby.
Yeah. I sent out an SOS to the world. Sent out an SOS to the world. It's a good song. Anyways.
I wonder if we got any Iraq news we can bring up just for him. Oh, Biden orders airstrikes in Syria targeting Iran-backed militia. That's Iran, though.
Yeah.
The airstrikes in Syria hit Iranian supply network on Iraq's border. We are from America. We are from the good old U.S. of A. We're live in Akron, Ohio, part of the Radio Free Entertainment Network on WMVU. This is good old Ohio in America, which is almost a third world country as well.
We're getting there.
Slowly but surely.
Home of the free, land of the brave.
Did they vote on the stimulus package today in the House?
I don't know. I have no idea. I gave up. I gave up on that.
Gave up watching.
I would spend hours and hours, and it would stress me out. Just like having my hopes up every day that today was going to be the day that the Congress decided on all those things. Like I spent all of November, all of December, a lot of January following along. I am subscribed to a bunch of people that post like 3-4 times a day. I can't bring myself to watch it. So it's just upsetting.
Okay, so here's a few things. Yesterday it came out that the $15 minimum wage was not allowed to be part of the bill according to the Senate financial bipartisan whatever.
Okay.
They said that should be taken out. Nancy Pelosi says, nah, I'm not taking it out. So which could be a problem once it gets to the Senate to where they have to take it out and then kick it back to the House to vote on again. So this could just be a whole nother mess.
Yeah.
But Nancy Pelosi's not running again in 2 years. This is her last 2 years in office. So I think at this point, she's just a wild woman. She's just like, hey, we're doing what we want.
Well, that's the thing. If you want to be bipartisan, then you have to understand that you have to be bipartisan. Mm-hmm. But if you don't want to be bipartisan, then hell yeah, just stick it to the Republicans.
Right.
If that's what you're going to do, then do it. Like you this back and forth, like you have to have a certain mindset to go in. Okay, this is going to be bipartisan. Not a single Republican, maybe one. They'd all stick to party lines. Is not going to vote solely on $15 an hour.
Right.
And then a lot of people just want to that it's not an immediate thing. It's a progressive thing that happens over the next 3-4 years. So we get like a $2 minimum wage raise nationally.
Yeah. I mean, we don't hit 15 till 2025.
Yeah. So it's going to be, it would be a long time. So it would give plenty of people time. So we're not even going to, because we start talking about this, we're going to get super into politics.
Yeah, it's going to be a whole thing.
Maybe that'll be one day we'll have like a Patreon thing going on with, we'll talk politics or something.
And one other thing that came out a few years ago, in 2018, a journalist was killed in Saudi Arabia. A lot of people were saying the Crown Prince, Muhammad,
I remember that.
Yeah, and anyone saying, "Oh, the crown," but there's no concrete proof. The minimum wage. There's a government minimum wage. So Yazir asks, "Are the minimum wages same in the whole nation?" So how it is there's a minimum minimum wage that it has to be. It cannot be no lower than that. But the states can choose to have their own minimum wage, which is higher than that, but it can't be lower than that. So like right now, Ohio's minimum wage is actually higher than the federal minimum wage.
Not by much,
but it's still higher.
$1.30 or something.
Right. So how it works is the government sets what the minimum wage can be in each state, and then the state can choose how much they want the minimum wage to be, if they want it to be that or if they want it to be more. Some states already have $15 an hour minimum wage. Most states don't, though.
Is there some states, because you could refresh me on this, is there some states or some cities that have it and it's not statewide, it's just cities?
Maybe.
But I feel like, isn't Portland one of them that's 15? Or am I thinking Seattle?
I'm thinking Seattle, maybe. Okay. Oh, yeah. So it is in some cities.
So some cities.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So Seattle, it's $16.39 per hour. In 2014, Seattle made history when its city council signed into law a mandate to raise the minimum wage for all workers in the city to $15 per hour. San Francisco, it's $16.07 per hour. San Jose is $15.25. New York City is $15. And Washington, D.C. is $15.
Their cost of living is also extremely higher than in here. So there are...
But it was extremely higher before they raised the minimum wage.
Yes.
So the minimum wage had nothing to do with that.
Yeah.
It's just, look at the cities. San Francisco, it's a huge, a huge city. New York City, one of the most popular cities in the world. Washington, D.C., the politics. You got a lot of rich senators and stuff that live there. So, of course, the cost of living is high. Seattle, you have,
No, but...
you got, like, Starbucks and all that. Like, the big wigs are there. So, the more rich people you have in your area, the higher the cost of living is going to be.
Yeah.
Obviously. So, I mean, look at Fairlawn or look at Bath Township. Which is by us, where LeBron lives. Cost of living is ridiculous there. Move over just a few feet to Akron, and the cost of living is very reasonable for the most part. So, so Joe Biden has declassified the report that says the Crown Prince of Saudi Arabia is the one that did assassinate the journalist in 2018. It was just released today, actually, about it. The conclusion was already widely known, and the 4-page report contained few previously undisclosed major facts. So here's the thing. We all know WWE, Vince McMahon, has that working relationship.
And that's the only reason I really know about that.
Right, and that's the only reason I really knew about it at the time, too. And a lot of people, because, they went over there like a mere days after this happened.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, at this point, though, with it coming out there and be like, concrete, yes, this is what happened. Can they go back post-pandemic, or does Vince kind of got to be like, it's a bad look for us?
Yeah, so
I don't know.
I don't know. I don't know what's going to happen with
You
that.
got my mic on?
Yeah, your mic's
on. Your mic is on.
Was that your boyfriend out there?
Live audience.
Why didn't he come in?
Live audience.
He just didn't want to interrupt.
Is he shy?
Did he leave already?
No.
He's still out there?
Yeah.
Tell him to come on in.
All right. Well, let me go.
No, take your mic with you.
No.
Oh wait,
it won't go all the way.
You're on a cord.
It won't go all the way.
It's not wireless like my Superb.
Is that why I thought that you could just walk over there?
I can't see him out there. Why is that?
Because he's black.
That's racist.
Wow. You said it,
How
not
dare
us.
you?
You said
How dare you?
So, looks like we have our own special guest today.
So we're going to meet the intern's intern. I think that's what you call it, right?
Yes, something like that.
Something like that. The intern's intern.
Are you an intern until there's a ring? I don't know if there's a ring, but I didn't ask.
Oh, the single ladies.
Oh, the single ladies. So,
I don't know. See. Where's he at? Oh, hey, how's it going? You know who he kind of looks like? D'Lo Brown from WWE. Can you shake your head like that? I just want to see if can you like do that?
You want me to walk down the aisle like you do?
Yeah. I want the whole thing. I want to.
Come on, D-Lo. No, yeah, that's cool. That's cool. I miss D-Lo.
The Nation of Domination's in the house today.
What did D-Lo? What's he doing nowadays?
He's an agent for Impact now.
Oh, that's cool.
5 people get to see him when he appears on TV.
Oh, that's funny.
He appears live on Twitch every week.
That's funny.
Lord.
Yeah.
I don't know. AEW is working with him now, so maybe 10 people see him.
So,
they kicked the door open. The forbidden door opens. So now they're working with everyone.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's a good thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is there any more news about World?
Oh, no, he's supposed to
How you
premiere
did that pretty
next
good.
week.
I gotta give you a props for that.
He's supposed to premiere next week on AEW, supposedly.
Oh, that's cool. That's just random. That's just still. I mean, it's like buzzworthy. Everybody knows that face. Captain Insano is all elite.
Captain Insano.
So
yeah. So the Saudis killed the reporter.
Yeah.
Minimum wage is 15 some places. We've covered a lot.
Yeah, we're at like 8.55 or something.
I think so.
And federal minimum wage, I think, may have went up, but I think it's still $7.25, right?
I think it's $7.35 now. It went up 10 cents.
10 cents.
Dang.
10 cents an
Is
hour.
it really still $7?
You don't even federally.
Yeah.
You don't even make.
Ohio's $8.55.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you don't even make an extra $1 a day.
No.
On a normal 8-hour shift. If you work a 10-hour shift, you can make an extra like $4.
Who is expected to live up of $7? Oh, it is $7.25 an hour. And then if you're a waiter or something, you're double screwed.
So when that's the thing too. If that increase happens, if it does happen, it's in like 2025. Pretty much, tipped employees will make maybe like $1 less. They make like 14 when everyone's making 15.
I think so.
So serving is going to be in like.
It's going to be an in-demand field.
Yeah, it's going to be cutthroat and be like, well, you know what? You can, we thought it was a dime a dozen more. People are really going to want in on those jobs. Think about it. Like you're going to make a livable wage, and you don't have to. I mean, as long as you're clocking in for hours, you're making a minimum or a livable wage.
Right.
On top of that, the tips.
Yeah, the cash every day is.
I mean, what are the strip
nice.
clubs going to do, right? I mean, what are the strip clubs going to do? They're going to start paying their employees.
Well, no, I think strippers are independent contractors.
Oh, they're 1099s. Yeah.
So they're good.
Yeah, they have video cameras to keep people honest. They record how many dollars went across the stage.
Right.
I saw that extra $1. Don't you got to get them taxed.
Uncle Sam needs his money.
Uncle Sam should just
dollar bill,
yo. Yeah,
I think Uncle Sam owes us money.
Probably. Well, that's why we get refunds.
Yeah.
They're like, let me hold that.
They give us a little bit of our money back.
Let me hold that for you.
Let me hold that for you.
I'll flip it for you.
They don't give us all our money back.
Yeah.
They give
I'll flip it for you and give it back.
Right.
It's that season, ladies. Do not.
Have you seen the YouTube video? It's like the tax season right around the corner, and it's the funniest thing. Is this dude's like dating this like bigger black girl. It's like they're like walking down the thing, and that's the thing. You can tell that they're just trying to finesse this girl out of their tax money.
Yeah,
it's like this best friend. Yeah,
dudes.
I know it happens.
It does.
What happened?
Don't fall for it, ladies.
It happened with the unemployment too. It happened with the unemployment too.
Yeah.
You were like,
save your money.
Well, one of the things that people are doing is like, I can get you unemployment. Just give me, when you get your big, initial whatever, give me 1,000 out of it. We'll make it that. I don't think anyone's been I haven't seen nothing about anyone being arrested or prosecuted for any type of unemployment fraud.
I think they're still trying to find people, but they are breaking. They are.
A lot of it's out of the country, though. A lot of it's not happening in the country.
There are people that are.
There's
fishing inside of here.
Yeah,
but,
there are. But it's mostly out of country.
Yeah.
California.
They caught people in California. But California is on it. They're like, hey, we ain't on that.
Well, California, I think I hit the most because of the capital. There's more people.
Right. I wonder what, like in Ohio, the minimum you can get on unemployment is $189.
That's for the PUA though. But I think you can get less than that on standard unemployment.
No, it's $189 on standard unemployment too. Is the lowest you can get.
Oh, okay.
Because they didn't change that. They didn't change the monetary for what the state gives you.
Oh, okay.
They just that extra. But I wonder in California, it's got to be higher. Like the lowest you can get has got to be higher than what it is here. When you look at how much jobs pay out there, and what the cost of living is out there.
Yeah.
I mean, because you got to think, even if 189 was the minimum in California for unemployment, and even with the extra $600 a week, you're still like barely scraping by in California.
Yeah, I'm sure Ohio or California had a larger start number.
No, it's got to be.
But
you got to think like a studio apartment in California is running you probably close to $1,500-$1,600 a month.
Right.
Mm-hmm. See, I've been very diligent because I talk about it a lot. I live in my deceased grandparents' house. And so I'm just waiting. I'm just hoping and praying that I don't get a 1099-G form coming in for them. Because I still get mail from them, like for them, like just like flyers and stuff. Just little flyers and little things. And it's like, okay, whatever. But like, I'm just waiting to get that little thing in the mail, tax form. So hopefully that doesn't happen. Because I don't want to deal with that. Wow. I don't want to deal with the tax fraud stuff.
The minimum in California for unemployment is actually 167.
Ooh.
Wow.
Yeah, man. The minimum weekly benefit you can get is $40. Who can live off $40?
I mean, nobody.
That is crazy.
Unless they have like free transit.
No, nothing's free in California. I don't even think you're allowed to walk outside and breathe for free in California. That's crazy. You know what bullet I missed, though? Because I was in Orlando last weekend. I missed the Republican conference that's going on this weekend in Orlando. Because I was watching some of the videos, like they're rolling in a golden Trump statue with like an American flag shorts on it. And no, per week. What did I say it was?
166.
166 per week is what the minimum was. Yazzer asked if it was per month. No, that's per week.
No, yeah.
With now it's an extra 300 a week.
Right now it's 300.
Yeah, right now it's
set to expire in about 3 weeks.
Right, and then it'll be supposedly it's supposed to get boosted up to 400.
400 up till September. But that's what's slated. But who knows what'll happen with that?
Yeah. Well, I mean, it's in the bill. Democrats, they don't need no Republican.
But there has been so
support.
much stuff that's been in bills that end up last minute getting cracked, and
that's when you need a partisan support because it was all Democrat bills, and they had to do things to get Republicans on board. They don't need Republicans on board. They can pass this with a simple Democrat majority. It's what they plan on doing. That's what they voted on a few weeks ago.
The power of 51. Yeah. They can do that, but he doesn't want to do that. But if it comes down to it, I'm sure.
No, that's what they voted on a few weeks ago was being able to do that. So I mean, they don't care if they. But
that was the case. I think they would have passed something already.
Well,
they voted on the ability to do it.
Yeah, but they don't
have to do that option. I think they want to have it.
No, $1,600 a month for a studio apartment. That's what he's asking about. So $1,600 a month for a studio apartment in California.
I'm not sure what currency is in Iraq.
He seems like a really smart watcher, so I'm sure he knows.
Yeah, so currency rate has always
because I honestly I don't think in Iraq there probably isn't anywhere that like probably the nicest places in Iraq wouldn't even be that much a month.
Well, that's what I'm trying to figure out what their currency is.
I'm not sure.
I kind of want to compare that. Let's see.
In the Middle East, there's a lot of people that have money.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. I just like to know what
a dinar.
Okay.
It's a dinar. One Iraqi dinar is equal to 0.00069 United States dollars.
So convert that.
So if I had 16, not that.
Yeah, you should
1,600, it would cost. That's a big number. It costs $233,000. No,
I think
$2,333,000.
Are you sure that's
$56.67.
It's not the other way around?
No, if I paid $1,600 US dollars, is over 2 million Iraqi dinars. I'm even saying that right. I don't know. So he says $1 US equals 1,450.
58.58 Okay.
So he's saying $1 US equals 1,450 of their dollars. I wonder. So how much would a studio apartment cost in Iraq? Is what I want to know. So we'll wait for him to get back on that. But yeah, so if you were gonna pay $1,600 a month in Iraq, you'd be paying $2 million a month.
Yeah, $2 million. Yeah, you're right. $2,333,729 or dinars.
That's crazy.
That's crazy.
But that just shows we're the most powerful country in America, but we treat people like crap. Well, it's capitalism, which is
that's the thing too. Is what I'm saying is like, what's what I'm looking for? So like that might seem like a lot of money, like pesos. Like that may seem like a lot,
right?
So like, is that actually a lot? Is that like absorbent amount of money? It's like, or is that like, oh, that's average? That's because a cup of coffee might be 400, or 400 of dinars, or how that's pronounced. You know what I mean? Like, is 2 million? Is that really outlandish? Is that a crazy number?
Oh, I'm sure it's still a crazy number.
That's what I'm trying to kind of figure out. So
I'm sure it's still a crazy number because, I don't know. I mean, they, because they don't have the products we have.
Yeah.
So, and things are over there, probably produced over there that they buy. So I doubt that there's really, I think that probably is a lot of money to them.
Yeah, I don't know.
2 million is a lot, he said.
Okay.
A lot.
Okay.
Emphasize the a
lot.
It is
like, what could you get? I mean, what is the average cost then? I mean, now I want to know backwards. What is the average cost of housing
in Iraq? Yeah.
Or do they have like a rental system like we do? Because our rental system's all screwed up.
Oh, yeah, it is. Well, that's because people think being a landlord is a business when really it's an investment. So, but it is time for us to take a break. I haven't been paying attention to the clock.
Yeah, I was going to say it's a little past.
We do deal with square feet. We will get to more of your questions here. We're going to take a quick break. We'll be back around 5 o'clock with our station ID and more of your long ride home right here on WMVU, part of the Radio Free Entertainment Network.
Don't forget the singer. That's a walk on time. Words are going down. The Beastie Boys didn't fight for your right to party, to sit there and listen to Hannah Montana. Tune into NorthCoastUnderground.com, where the underground starts with you.
87 followers in mommy's basement up there in Cleveland somewhere. What a joke. And I told him he's a joke. But, so you guys get time, give him a call today. Let him know what you think about him. And that, by the way, Michael Long is not his real name. Stay healthy. Don't be a snowflake keyboard warrior. Just because your life is so miserable, you don't have to make everybody else's miserable around you. In your little generic podcast up there in Cleveland today, I'm sure you're going to get the highest numbers you've ever had since you've started it down there in mommy's basement with your 87 followers. So you guys have.
And welcome to your long ride home. It's our first Thursday edition. And feels kind of good to be here on a Thursday.
Yes, it does. I love it.
So we got a lot to cover today. We got a lot to talk about, especially last night, man. I had some funny interactions last night, man.
I saw that.
Did you see that?
Popped up in my feed.
It popped up in your feed. Well, let's see. I'm going to wait because they threatened to call in today. So I'm going to go ahead and wait to see if they call in kind of before I go into that, I guess. But we do have a lot to discuss. The NFL, it returns today.
Oh, I've been waiting for this.
Tonight, the NFL.
It's going to be great. It's going to be a great matchup. We get to see the reigning Super Bowl champions defend on their first game.
Unbelievable. I am
after he got all that money, Mr. Mahomes, man, got a lot of money. Let's see if he's worth it. We know he's worth it, but man, I mean, we got to see,
I'm going to act like I know anything about
man, you should watch more football. I can't believe it's like the new American pastime, man.
Is that what I should do?
I mean, it's like baseball. I'm not a big baseball fan. I was huge fan of baseball when I was a child. Cleveland Indians for life, but not for life, just for childhood. Until recently, but it's hard. This baseball season's hard to keep up with. it's condensed down to 60 games. It's usually like 180 games. Are they like playing triple headers? I don't know what's going on. I can't keep up. Football, they cut the preseason out. Are they still doing? I want to make sure. I probably should know this, but I think they're still doing their 17 games. They extended. This was a decision I believe they made before the lovely COVID happened.
That I don't know. But, I don't watch it.
You know, I'm going to try to catch the game tonight, but I'm more excited about Sunday.
Oh yeah, Sunday as Bernie Kosar and the Cleveland Browns take on Ray Lewis and the Baltimore Ravens. I'm excited for this one.
You've been playing some very old copies of Madden.
That's not who's on the team?
No, not
since
not
when?
Anymore. Not anymore.
Oh,
we got
you're
Cheesecake
right.
Factory Mayfield.
I forgot. You're right. It's going to be Johnny Football leading the Browns into victory against the Baltimore Ravens.
I still think you're a little behind, man.
I don't know. I think you're just not keeping up with football.
Keeping up. Well, you know, as we found out
yesterday, keeping up with the Kardashians is gone, so you might as well keep up with Johnny Football and his Cleveland Browns.
You know, he's retired from what I've heard.
Is he?
Yeah.
You're right. I forgot. This Sunday, it's going to be Jim Brown taking the field, running the ball. He runs the ball, right?
Yes.
Trying to score a home run for the Cleveland Browns. I think ESPN's going to hire me.
Well, you should probably get
That's my fault, by the way. We have not, we forgot to record this show from the beginning.
We got the Facebook live stream.
Because
that's where the good stuff happens.
Thursday, it's a Facebook exclusive show today, I guess. Look, it shows how well prepared I had to get everything else prepared while you were diddly-daddling around.
I was putting
in my office.
Touches on some surprises.
In my office, you're just...
Yeah, you chose that
desecrating my office.
It's okay, man.
Unbelievable. So, who are you taking this? Are you taking OBJ and the Browns? I mean, you think he's going to be ready for Sunday?
Yeah, I don't know. I saw something.
Think he'll be energized?
Yeah, he's going to be ready, man.
Plenty of protein in him. Maybe eat some peanuts.
Yeah, he's going to be ready, man. Everyone's going to be ready, man. He's going to be ready.
You think he's going to meet up with a lady friend?
Maybe if they win. Maybe before. If it's a confidence boost, man, I don't care.
I don't care. When it rains really bad, it may disrupt a lot of players, but it does not disrupt OBJ because that man enjoys playing in the mud. Our studio audience loved that joke.
That's a classic. That is a classic, man. Who wrote that, man?
Oh, I wrote it myself.
Did you just think of that, or has that been brewing in your head for a while?
Actually, I just thought about that.
I'm glad that
my thoughts about OBJ and mud do not brew in my head.
Oh, yeah, man. He said he's not taking no crap this year, so I'm.
He's not taking it, but he definitely will roll around in it. Allegedly. So OBJ.
But Browns every year, that's like the thing, right? Oh, like this year, next, everyone says, oh, there's always next year. There's always next year. Maybe if we try hard enough, we will, we got to pray.
No, yeah. Tots and prayers.
We could go to the playoffs this year. Maybe wild card. I hope we have a lot more talent. We have done a lot in the offseason, and I think that we could do it this year. I'm not saying Super Bowl, man, but OBJ had a lackluster year last year, and we're not going to dive into that. He was sick and had some issues. Baker Mayfield had a sophomore slump, man. He didn't really do well last year. I think he had that great, phenomenal, like AJ Styles phenomenal first year, and I think it got to his head. And now this year, I guess he's dropped weight. He's been really taking care of himself. This is the year.
So Bernie Kosar doesn't play for the Browns, is what you're saying?
No, long gone.
He used to have a bar at his MGM. Now it's MGM. Back when it was the Hard Rock, he had a pretty decent bar restaurant in there.
I didn't have the opportunity to check that out.
You're not allowed to.
Yeah, so I am not.
You are legally banned in 49 states. from anywhere where money is
really
involved in large numbers.
Poking the Bears.
The Bears? Oh,
The
Mike
Bears.
Ditka. Mike Ditka and the Bears, right? Do they play this year?
The Bears?
Yeah. With Mike Ditka. Is he leading them into battle? Steve Mongo McMichael on the front line.
Yeah, you're on track there.
I am. I'm getting right up there. What about the Redskins? I can't wait to see them play.
There's no Redskins this year.
What?
No. I don't know if you heard this. I think you were under a rock.
I'm sure they came up with a very suitable replacement name.
Redskins is politically incorrect. So I had two. I actually wrote an email out and I said you have two ways to handle this. You change your name or you change your logo. Now you change your name, that's fine. But if you change your logo, it's got to be a potato.
Oh yeah, Redskin potatoes.
Yeah, but they decided to just go with something very generic.
What? No. They've got let me guess what their name is. The Washington Warriors.
No, because Warriors is almost as offensive, even though they have the Golden State Warriors. Nope. Try again.
They moved their team to Cincinnati, and now they're the Cincinnati Chins.
No, we still have a Cincinnati. We have the Bengals in Cincinnati. You can't have the two major teams like you do in basketball coming out of the same city.
The Jacksonville Jews.
No way! 24 hours, 7 days a week. Akron, Canton, Cleveland, Northeast Ohio, and worldwide.
Is he keeping the recording studios?
You are listening to the worst show on radio. This is your long ride home on WMBU, part of the Radio Free Entertainment Network.
Without doubt, the worst episode ever. Rest assured that I was on the internet within minutes, registering my disgust throughout the world.
Gentlemen, the King.
And welcome back to your long ride home. I'm your host, Michael Long. Joining me in studio, as always, is my co-host. You know him. You love him. You could spend $5 and buy him a sandwich. He'll love you forever. Mr. Corey Hennessy.
Yeah, but where are you going to get a $5 sandwich?
I don't know. I make doubles.
Go get a
yeah, that might as well be $5 now.
Go get a 4 for $4 and keep $1.
Hey.
Well, because there's change. There's tax. You got to pay tax on the drink.
I had a 4 for $4 last night, actually.
So it's like if you have some loose change in your pocket, you have a 4 for $4. You have $5 and like 23 cents. You're solid.
You can get two sandwiches for $5 usually.
They don't do the $5 biggie bag anymore, which really upset me last night.
I don't recall the biggie bag. You know what? I do want to go to Taco Bell and do my build your own cravings box.
Oh yeah, but you only do it on the app.
Yeah, that's how they're getting you. They want you. That's what
they want people using the app.
I wanted to get a quesarito one time, and they're like, "It's app only," and I'm like, "Well, I'm never going to have a quesarito again."
Yeah,
because you know what? Taco Bell's never planned for me. It's usually like I'm hungry and I pull in.
Pizza Hut's been like that, where they have online exclusive. Like you have to order online to get the deal.
That's fine. Yep. But like, to get deals, but not to get exclusive product. Well, maybe I don't know. Maybe they'll come to that.
And with us also is the intern, Kara.
KTI,
Kara the intern.
Hey.
Hey, we're the monkeys. We like to monkey around. Hopefully our Iraqi listener will be back with us because we need more info from them.
Yeah, we want to know how much it costs to rent a apartment or a house in Iraq.
Yeah.
And here's the thing. So I'm sure they're a lot more cultured than when you're a kid. Especially, and I guess I'm still a kid at heart. You see things, and you just think, like, I don't want to be offensive, but I'm going to be offensive. Like that's how they portray other countries as like rubble and like dirt. You live in dirt, and it's it's extremely poor, and I know that's not the case.
Yeah.
And I'm sure there's areas like that.
Right.
But that's how it's portrayed. That's how you always the American media portrays everyone else.
Okay, it's back now.
Yeah.
All right. Okay, so here we go. We got a new game, and Corey cannot cheat this time.
Because I'm here.
Because you're here. So
he still thinks I cheated on that. So
now here we go. You did.
I didn't.
Now
you didn't see my search history.
Now we have a new category: wrestler, politician, or porn star.
Okay, that's just silly. I'll play along with your little games, but
I'm skipping the wrestlers.
I'm ready. Let's get to it.
Okay, let's start off. Who's going to go first? I'm thinking of a number between 1 and 10.
3.
Give me a second.
7.
It was 3. I didn't even get a chance to finish my thought before you just blurted out numbers. So we'll go with Kara the intern first. KIT. KTI.
Yeah. Dyslexia is running wild on you, brother.
Peter North. Porn star or politician?
Or wrestler?
No, I'm just skipping the wrestler ones because that'd be too easy for.
Okay, so porn star,
Corey.
politician, Peter North.
Not necessarily.
I'm going to say politician.
That is a porn star.
Wow.
Ah. Okay, Corey. Debbie, stab me now.
I'm going to go porn star.
That is a politician.
Okay.
All right. We're sucking it up today.
0-0. Not so good without Google in your hand. Dick Swelt.
Porn star.
So politician. Ed Powers.
Porn star.
Yes. 1-0. Dick Army.
Porn star.
Politician.
What?
1-0. Dylan Day.
Dylan Day, politician.
Porn star. 1-0. Oh, this one's a wrestler. Tommy Jammer. That would have been a hard one. I don't even know who that is.
Yeah, I don't know either.
Eric Everhard.
Politician.
Porn star.
Wow, can I get one? Just to tie it up.
Gunn.
Frank Gunn?
Yeah.
That's going to be a porn star.
Yes. 2-0.
Porn star.
Yes. 4-1.
Oh, man.
Mike Crapo. Mike Crapo.
Politician.
Yes. 3-2.
4-2.
4-2.
Don't taking points away from me now.
Jerry Studs.
Jerry Studs?
Yes.
Politician.
Yes. John Tester.
Porn star.
Politician.
Oh, that was my chance to come back.
Dick Luger.
I'd say wrestler, but that was Lex. Dick Luger, politician.
Yes.
5-2.
Blake.
I think it's pretty sure it's 6, but
it's 6-2.
Blake Palmer.
Blake Palmer.
Yeah.
Politician.
Porn star.
What?
Bob Corker.
Bob Corker, Porn star.
Politician.
Okay.
James Gunn.
Porn star.
Politician. And the last one.
Well, it doesn't. We don't even have to do it, but
for Corey.
We'll do it because I won.
For Corey.
Obviously.
Obviously. Phil Lacio.
Why is this? It feels like such a trick question.
Phil Lacio.
Phil Lacio. I'm gonna go. I feel like it's a trick question, but I'm gonna feel stupid if I don't go with my gut instinct. I'm gonna say porn star.
No, pro wrestler.
We were skipping the wrestling one.
Yeah, I ran out of politicians and porn stars.
Anyway. You had already won.
Yeah, I ran out of politicians and porn stars, so I had to go with one wrestler.
I enjoy that.
That's fun.
Phil Lacio. It's a hell of a name. I wish it was a politician.
Next time you got to let me win, though, right?
Yeah.
Corey's very competitive. Corey has not lost a game yet on this show.
No, I lost to Wild Man Johnny.
You didn't.
Yeah.
You won.
Oh no,
because you got the sticker.
No, yeah, you're right. But I lost during NCU.
Oh yeah,
I lost to myself.
Yeah, so you didn't have competition. But when it comes to stiff competition with porn stars and politician, you sir are on the knob.
Are you enjoying your sippy sip over there?
Yes, Jacksonville Jews.
I felt like that was pretty good.
It was.
Your little sip.
That was the last sip. The last sip is always the best.
Nah, sometimes depending if there's ice in it.
It's like cereal. The bottom of the bag cereal is always the best part of the cereal.
Yeah.
Oh, the bottom of the bag cereal. I think about the end of this. I think you're referring to like do you drink
too.
your milk?
I can't eat chips anymore.
Oh yeah, I drink my milk.
If you have Cinnamon Toast Crunch, especially, or French Toast Crunch, or something that has
Golden Grams.
Oh, you drink the milk of Golden Grams, yeah.
I love
Golden Grams are all right. It's just
I'm not a big cinnamon.
I could sit and eat an entire box of Cinnamon Toast Crunch. God, why do we always talk about food?
You always started.
Yeah, I'm a fat ass. I'm sorry. It is what it is.
So apparently, there's a game called Bit Life. Where there's a porn star to president challenge. You start off the game as a porn star, and you try to work your way up to president.
Is this on Steam or just a?
I think it's a mobile game.
Oh,
is it inspired by?
And sit on the toilet.
Oh yeah, it is
President
a mobile
Trump,
game.
Inspired by President Trump, made by President Trump.
But he wasn't a porn star.
No one wants to see that giant ass moving up.
No one wants to see DJT's Cheeto.
No one wants to see that ass.
Because it's not a puff. It's a crunchy.
It's a crunchy.
It's not a puff. It's a crunchy. All right.
Ooh! I have a new game. Monday, we're going to play Porn Star or My Little Pony.
Why do we have to play porn star stuff, though?
It's the best.
I don't know if it's the best.
I want to get a porn star. I want to get like the world's oldest porn star on the show.
Well, technically, we had a.
Who is?
If you want to consider,
yes, find
Alexa
out.
A porn star.
She was a porn star when she's addicted to meth. Now she just does coronavirus.
OnlyFans stuff.
So
OnlyFans.
I'm trying to do some.
Well, that's why we need a board op. It's like kind of crazy.
Well,
There's three of us.
I'm learning Raystream, just so you know.
Okay.
Good girl.
I'm just saying we need a board op. Is what I'm saying.
I can.
And there's three people here. I get
totally
it.
ready.
I get it.
Okay. So the world's oldest porn star is 84. Yoko Agazawa.
Zuna.
Yeah, Yoko Zuna. Now, which makes sense that it'd be like an Asian chick because they don't age.
Yeah. They're Asian, not Asian.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, of course, her hijinks have been put on ice because of COVID-19.
Her hijinks? Why do they got to be hijinks?
I don't know. She's 84.
Is she taking it, or is she just like extra? That's what I'm trying to figure out.
Oh, she's taking it.
Oh. Is it all blurred out? Because I know a lot of that.
No, I've not seen any video or anything. I'm just assuming.
Well, I'm sure
she's a porn star.
I'm sure
it's not a porn extra.
Well, that's what I'm. Okay. Well, maybe it'll be a porn extra. Like, I'm going to spank you or something. You know what I mean? I don't know.
She became a porn star only about 4 years ago. She started porn at the age of 80.
So she's not the longest tenured. She's just the oldest.
She was in high demand for Japan's booming sex-rated industry.
But isn't it all censored, though?
She said, I haven't been to a shoot since last fall. I've been shooting every year since I became 81.
I'm included in that.
Or like,
she turns 85 soon.
We got to stop making terrible impressions. And yeah, we got to stop.
She's at the far end of the porn genre known as Jukujo, mature women.
Okay.
And claims she has no intentions of packing it in, which may be the wrong words to use, because she plans on continually packing it in her other slanted eye.
Whoa.
I can't say that. Why did I just say that?
I don't know why you said that.
I don't either.
What I was saying was, so what does she do? Does she just do like basic pornography things, like having sexual intercourse on camera, or is she? Well, you said Juko Jew or Juko Joe or whatever.
That's just mature women.
Okay.
I
want to know also, is it younger men or is it also mature men?
Well, let me continue.
Because who's really going to pay for a bunch of old people to have sex?
Some people are into that.
There's probably
maybe they want to see if they still got it.
She said, I want to keep working. The production company tells me that the downtime is continuing due to the coronavirus.
Getting that $600 a week.
But I'm prepping my body so I can shoot tomorrow.
So she's ready to go.
She's ready to go. She is all dolled up and whored out. The sex-rated siren says she does daily calisthenics because of the twisty, bendy nature of her chosen profession.
Oh, she's a pretzel. Twist me up in a pretzel.
She met her husband at college, and the couple had 3 children. However, she said that he ruled. She said he ruled their roost with an iron fist. He was a tough husband. Over the 35 years until he died at the age of 59, he never once let me go out for a drink. I lived without freedom.
I get it.
Okay, so now that's why
that all makes sense.
She was sheltered.
But can you imagine
just letting out her inner freak?
Can you imagine her children though, like explaining? Like,
I know. Can you imagine if that was your
mother? They're like in her 40s or 50s. Like, how's your mom doing?
Oh my God.
What's your mom doing right now? She's probably knitting, right?
Well, no, she's 84. Her kids are probably in their 60s, 50s, and 60s.
Are they going to take after her?
Oh my God.
Well, this is just the prime example of, being sheltered and not being able to have freedom in a relationship.
Yeah, well, there's nothing wrong with it. There's nothing wrong with it. I mean,
you never get to bring out what, what you never get to be around people. You never get, so when you finally get that freedom, you just go buck wild.
Yeah, well, I get that, but that seems like it's way off the side of the spectrum. Like, I start drinking, start smoking, just to be like, okay, at 80 years old, I'm gonna take my clothes off and insert foreign objects into my sexual orifices, or feces, fecal matter, whatever she does. I'm just saying.
I mean,
it's just kind of off the wall to decide to do that at 80 years old.
Well, she probably doesn't have a monthly anymore. So obviously, she probably doesn't have her inside. So I mean, it's like, why not?
It's just a kind of a crazy thing.
YOLO.
Kind of a crazy thing to jump into or jump onto.
So before her, the world's oldest porn star,
who held that record?
Was 82-year-old Shigo Tsukuda.
Where does she go? She go to the shoot.
That's racist.
She go to the shoot? How's that racist?
She starred in hundreds of exotic films called Elderly, and she makes about 60 erotic movies every year. It's a guy. After making his debut in 2004, he started when he was in his 70s.
Okay.
Wow, I'm surprised he was still able to keep it up.
Well, there's pills. There's pills. I mean,
I wonder if he's still alive. This is an older article, I think. This article is.
But if some people say that no matter what.
This article's from 2017.
So this is out of date. There might have been some older.
He may have stopped. I mean, he's probably stopped by now because the other article's from 2020 and said she was the oldest porn star.
So there might be so maybe someone in 2021 took over.
Maybe. Yeah. Oh, that's so weird. Just who watches this stuff? Like, I guess kind of understand an old chick doing porn, but an old dude?
Yeah, that's far fetched. An old man.
Yeah, that's just
an old
weird.
Man popping boner pills.
I'm like, and this guy looks old. Like, it's not like he could pass for a younger man.
Well, some people are into that. So that's what you got to do. That's what you got to run with.
Yeah, I guess so. Jeez.
I mean, I know that's You know,
he said he eats eggs every day to give him stamina. He loves rice topped with raw eggs.
The egg burps he's probably on top of somebody.
Oh my
with the egg burps.
I bet his bowels are probably horrid.
Well,
Probably have a
any
basement
70s,
bathroom
80s,
just for that.
yeah, any 70s, 80s.
Ugh.
The bowels probably aren't good to begin with.
Oh.
Well, that's like Vince McMahon. And what if Vince McMahon was porking Linda like, hey, you like this? Hey, he filmed it. He probably would film it. If they weren't still PG, he'd probably do some angle like that. Somebody walking in on him and Linda.
Ew.
That's
nasty.
Yeah.
I don't even like watching myself have sex.
He just pictured it.
Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. I'm out of the loop because I can't see what's going on and what he's doing.
I can't really see
I'm just
either.
looking
I'm trying to stay
He's just
visual.
looking stuff up.
I could get over here and just like be nosy.
Yeah, why don't you be our third wheel in the sense that you tell me, you relay messages to me of what's going on.
Okay.
Because it went quiet, and this is the type of moment where if I was not saying something, I would be.
Well, he's moving and he's scrolling down too fast. I can't even read anything.
So this chick, Shirley Andrews, who is 80, has slept with over 1,000 men.
Okay, not nearly as much as Rick or Wilt Chamberlain, but
yeah. She lives in a retirement village and enjoys knitting and crochet.
See?
Does she knit and crochet like
condoms? Unwilling to stick to partners her own age, the sprightly grandma regularly has sex with men as young as 18.
She's knitting and crocheting stripper outfits.
That's not on my bucket list.
Shirley loves intercourse so much she started taking parts in porn films 7 years ago with much younger men. Now she has fans from around the world who send her messages, nude pictures, and even requests to meet her. I started doing porn work in 2008, all amateur. I made all of the videos at home, and I started posting them online, and I just got rave reviews. I just felt like a princess.
Do you think she's got a check mark on Pornhub?
Oh, probably.
A verified?
How do you feel like a princess if you're putting yourself out there like that? I mean, that's just not me.
Don't sex shame.
Yeah, do not. Do not.
Do not.
That's a fast way to get kicked out of here, girl.
Yeah, you do not sex shame.
You do not sex a shame. Do not sex a shame worker.
Yeah, do not.
All right, don't become the shame worker. Okay.
Yeah. Just saying.
Her biggest role was taking
not
part.
Not knocking her hustle at all.
Her biggest role was taking part in a filmed orgy involving 15 much younger men.
Well, she's getting it.
Yeah. She is dating a 31-year-old that she shares with another woman. Yeah. She shares her 31-year-old boyfriend with another woman.
How old is this woman, I wonder?
She looks old too. Ooh.
Like 150 years amongst the two of them, and the guy's 30.
Oh, probably.
31-year-old.
Shirley, who has been married several times before, is now ready to settle down and currently has five guys under the age of 30 on the go. I've had numerous proposals in the last 5 years, but none of them were with anyone I would want to spend the rest of my life, the next 2 or 3 years with.
Why don't you just get into a monogamous relationship and just have everything?
I mean, ask her. I don't know. I can't read her mind.
Miss Shirley.
I would say
if you're out there listening.
I would say, well, she's probably dead by now. I would say I've slept with around 1,000 men, but I think I would probably be a little bit more than that. I don't consider myself a nymphomaniac by any means, but I'm probably close to it.
Wait, what was she? When was she born? I want to know what her sign is. Because I'm weird.
Why do you got to bring Why do you got to bring horoscopes into it?
That's so hokey. As well as Shirley, Kyle, who is from Pittsburgh, is also seeing 5 other elderly ladies between the ages of 68 and 92. He regularly travels from the East Coast across to California and down to Florida to visit his many women. They include 92-year-old great-grandmother Marge from Pennsylvania, who works as an exotic dancer, and a 68-year-old widow called Anna from Ohio, who has reignited her sexual passion since meeting adventurous Kyle. I want to know who this Anna chick is from Ohio, and I want her on the show. You have work to do to find this Anna. It just says Anna. They met on a dating.
Does it show her picture?
No.
Anna, exotic dancer from Ohio?
No, yeah, she's an exotic. She's old exotic. Anna, the old
68-year-old Anna.
Let's see here.
Yeah, that shouldn't be too hard to find because I don't think there's a lot of 68-year-old exotic dancers.
Yeah. In Ohio.
That should be, that narrows it down by 50.
Let's see here. The golden age of... Maybe this is about her. I don't know. Yeah, that's your job to find it out. So yeah, we got to figure out who this chick is.
All right, put it on the list. Put it on the list of...
Got a job to do.
Send me the link.
Hustle. I don't have it on my computer. I'll post it in the chat.
Yeah, post it in the chat and I'll get to it.
Yeah.
I'll figure it out.
There we go. So, because we gotta find this Anna chick, and she has got...
We don't want her to come on the show.
No, but we want her to be on the show.
Like call in or come in live.
Oh, we want her in here live.
Video.
We want her to give Corey a lap dance.
I don't think her boyfriend would like that very much.
Who cares? You could probably take him, dude. He looks like a
she's
puss.
not sharing herself amongst a bunch of men. Well, I think she actually is, isn't she?
They met on an online dating site after her husband died, much to her daughter's displeasure. Kyle's Little Black Book of Women appears on a one-off Channel 5 special called Nana Love, 50 Shades of Granny, about young men who prefer mature women to girls of their own age. Oh, so look up this Kyle guy and see if he can put you in touch with the Anna chick.
Kyle, what's his last name?
Rittenhouse. I don't know.
Kyle Jones, 31, of Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania.
Kyle Jones.
He's probably a Steelers fan, though. I don't want him on the show.
Well, no, we just need him to get in contact with Anna.
Yeah, he's probably a Steelers fan, though. I'm good. It'd be funny if we call him up. He's like, I'm a huge Cleveland area. Yeah, sure. I love the Browns. I'm like, come on in.
Come on
in. Why don't you? Actually, it'd probably go against COVID standards, but if he could bring all of his girlfriends in.
Oh, that'd be... Well, we'd have to socially distance them, but yeah.
Well, we could just buy...
I mean, they are in the...
high risk.
High risk categories.
Yeah, the high risk department. Yeah. Well, here's the thing. At that point, we might be able to, if we can get this scheduled, we could go out to the other studio.
Yeah.
Get out of the engineer room and go.
What if we do a wet T-shirt competition with all his girlfriends?
You said he's from Pennsylvania,
here's the
right?
thing.
Yeah, Pittsburgh.
Who's going to sponsor this?
Pittsburgh?
Yeah, Pittsburgh.
They're probably going to want to get paid. They're already getting laid, but they're probably going to want to get paid.
It's free advertising. They all do porn and stripping.
What's he look like? One more time.
He looks like this. Just a goofy looking guy.
Well, that's not a good way to get him here.
Let me see what he looks like.
Unless he sticks out and...
He may have an old chick in his profile picture with him.
Yeah. Look for Kyle from Pittsburgh.
He looks like he may be mixed or something.
There's a possibility. Well, he's mixed. He might have a mixed...
I mean, this article is kind of old. It's from 2015.
Oh, so
he may not live in Pittsburgh anymore.
It says Kyle Jones. Ooh.
Here's the thing, though. He might not live in Pennsylvania, and that's one thing. But some of his girlfriends might not be living. Is another thing.
That's true. Anna may be gone.
No, it's going to take some searching. I'll find it.
That's right. That's your job.
You just broke my heart. You're right.
You are a sleuth. I hope Anna's still alive.
Yeah,
because she's the closest to us.
Not necessarily, because he could be down south. But if he's in Pittsburgh, he probably doesn't travel crazy amounts.
Well, no, it says he travels all over the country to be with these girls, and it said
Anna's. Don't call them girls.
It said Anna's in Ohio, so
yeah, it could be. Could be Columbus. Could be. That's what I'm saying.
I know. I hope it's like Akron. Well, it says he'll go see his girlfriend in Pennsylvania, and then travel in Pittsburgh, and then travel over to Ohio to see Anna. So I'm assuming that Anna would probably be from the Cleveland area.
Anna's older though, right?
Yeah. If it's going from Pittsburgh to Ohio.
Because she was 68 in 2015.
Yeah.
It's be 74.
Still ain't that old.
74.
And that ain't that old.
No, I'm just saying,
in
like
today's terms,
the high risk of not being around kind of scares me.
Yeah.
All right.
No, maybe she got vaccinated. Out of all Kyle's...
A needle wasn't the only thing got injected.
What if she... my husband works at a assisted living facility. What if Anna is there? How great would that be? I just call him on the show and have him give her the phone.
You have no choice, lady.
I just want to know if they like anal.
You think a lot? Well,
can old people do anal?
I'm sure they can.
I mean, because they already got loose grippers. That's why they got to wear diapers and stuff.
Logistically, well, if he's mixed, he's probably packing a little bit. He's probably half packing.
Oh, yeah, I'm sure. I don't know if he's mixed. It just looks like he maybe have. I don't know if it's black that he's mixed with.
Well,
maybe like...
I've never met a black Kyle. Maybe once. But if someone's named Kyle, but Jones could be a grab bag of a last name. Could go on either side of the spectrum of color.
Oh, so Yazzer is back. He said, you guys asked me about Renton. What is the most expensive city to live in the cheapest? Los Angeles is definitely the most expensive city to live in, I believe.
Yeah, in Cali, of course.
The cheapest city.
Cheapest city to live in America?
Here. Yeah.
That's a good question.
It's got to be like Ohio, Utah.
No, McAllen, Texas is the cheapest place to live in America.
Yeah, but probably don't want to be there right now.
No. Well, ever, because,
it's cheap and it might be.
Average, I would say, I don't know. What would be an average city, do you think, to live in price-wise?
I don't know.
Probably any Midwestern city, really.
Yeah.
Anywhere in the Midwest. Cleveland, Chicago, Pittsburgh. I would say so. Kyle said out of all his mature lovers, Shirley is his favorite.
Shirley is my favorite. Don't call me Shirley.
The pair met on the internet and lived 2,000 miles apart. They rarely get to spend any time together, but while Shirley is content with playing the field, Kyle may be considering his future with his favorite lady. Oh, he may have just moved on and just got with Shirley and dropped everyone else.
Yeah.
Shirley knows that I would have a problem being with just one woman, and I know that Shirley will have a problem with just one guy. And even though I'm with all other women, I don't know if I'll be okay with it with her. Yeah.
That's a weird situation to be in.
Yeah.
Very, very tough. Very tough.
She says she currently lives in a senior complex. She loves to knit. She's always knitting crochet as well.
We're just talking about senior complexes.
I make a lot of gifts that way.
Just 5 years. It's been 6 years. That's what scares me.
Yeah.
I'm getting very concerned about these people that I probably will never meet. But I might meet.
You may. Hopefully we'll get them in the show.
I'm going to make a list of all these people that I want to meet that may or may not be here.
That old porn stars or old people?
Well, they're not porn stars.
That's cougar. I mean, that's kind of like, cougar. Okay.
Well, there's nothing we can do.
We're back and we lost all the viewers because of that.
Yeah.
Thank you, Restream.
Sure. Blame Restream.
Maybe we'll have to switch to Streamlabs.
I think that's the plan. Yeah, actually,
it is the plan.
And we're gonna have to have somebody.
It's the full moon.
We're gonna have
messes with electronics sometimes.
Is it a full moon?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it don't really mess with electronics.
Well, it has the vibrations.
You're not going to want to operate.
What vibrations?
It's part of the vibe.
Oh God! Sit on the floor and see if it gets you off with the vibrations. What kind of vibrations are happening because of the moon? I don't think the moon has anything to do with vibrations.
You don't think so?
No. Just like I don't believe in all that astrology stuff.
I do.
I know you do. It's weird.
I like being weird.
I guess. I don't know. Do you believe in it, Corey? Did you ever ask a chick what's your sign?
I don't want to say that I heavily believe in it. I think that there's some truth to it.
There is some truth.
Well, you guys also
the moon and
God,
everything.
So.
What's that?
So you guys also believe in God, so
Yeah.
You're
so
easily
I think that
easily tricked.
Oh, the sky monster.
Yeah, the sky monster.
So I think that there is like
a higher power.
Well, yeah.
Is it the moon?
But the moon and the water, and there's a lot of stuff that.
Oh God.
I'm not. Whatever.
I miss our wild man Johnny Sweeper.
Yeah.
I don't even play now. I don't know. Me and my husband are both Sagittarius. What does that mean?
Sagittarius, you guys are going to get along good.
Yeah, well, it's wrong.
2 Sagittariuses together. I don't know. I'm not saying I'm heavily like, oh my God, like it rules my life.
You're
and
the
like,
same exact person.
if I met somebody else.
Yeah, that's the problem. We don't get along well because of that. No, we're totally different.
When are you?
Definitely opposites.
He's earlier than you, right?
He's
earlier.
You?
What do you mean earlier?
What part is your birthday?
Mine's the 11th.
And when's his?
The 3rd.
So you're
Are you fishing us right now to try to steal our information?
3/11. Wow, that's my birth. My birthday is 11/3.
Oh my God,
that pops up everywhere.
Oh geez, it's a sign.
11/3. We were
Is that a sign?
Oh.
That we're meant to be in the same show.
See, I don't believe in like necessarily all that.
I don't believe in any of that crap. So he lives in a top average city. Rent costs from $102 to $304 per month, and that's for a 1,076 square foot house.
So that's one. What did he say? 100 some?
$102 to $304 per month. That's American.
That's American money.
Yeah.
Okay. He translated that.
So it's so.
Well, if he was going to tell me that's their currency, I was like, well, God, that is nuts.
Yeah, because that'd be like $2.
Yeah,
we're moving there.
We're moving to Iraq.
Yeah.
Can you commute?
I'll relocate.
Right.
Like, well, we can relocate the whole family at that cost.
I'll relocate for the right price.
So I mean, that's still a lot of dinars.
Yeah, but not 2 million.
No.
100 to 300. I mean, that's not bad.
No, that ain't. I mean, you're not going to find that here at all.
You're going to get $300. That's like, if you have a roommate, that's what you're paying. That's
right.
That's not the rent or the mortgage.
Well,
you get a mortgage like that.
Let's go to the high end, which was $304.
You had a lot of money down.
So $304 American dollars is $443,534 Iraqi dinars. God, we could go live like kings over there.
Yeah.
I was like, if we go to Mexico with like $2,000, we're like the richest people in Mexico. Not really, but we're richer than most of Mexico.
Yeah. Well, you could go over there and live like a king.
Yeah.
You are proclaimed
and get beheaded.
Proclaimed the king in our mid-show intro.
So I am. Well, I am a king. The most expensive,
gentlemen, the king.
The most expensive part goes for about $400 where the mayor lives in the same neighborhood. So if you're in the same neighborhood as a mayor, you're paying about $400.
Oh.
Which
and this was his answer. He's telling us.
Yeah.
Okay.
American dollars.
You still can't get a studio apartment in most of America for $400.
But also, what is the average wage? That's the other thing over there. Did he mention that?
No. Yeah. What is the average wage over there in Iraq? We're teaching people. We became an educational programming.
Yeah.
We taught them about old chicks doing orgies. Yeah, we should be on NPR.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't see why not.
So we should be on NPR. Yeah, I'd like to know because it comes down to, a minimum wage / what a livable wage is. Did he say what is their minimum? Like if they have like some kind of minimum wage?
No, he didn't say.
Yeah,
we'll find out. I'm sure he'll answer that. It's crazy that they can actually because some countries have stuff like YouTube and that blocked.
Yeah,
so that's pretty cool. They can watch us on YouTube, or even if they allow YouTube, a lot of the content that you can get in America is blocked.
Yeah,
so it's nice to see that we can.
That's what VPNs are for.
Yeah, well, yeah,
that should be one of our sponsors.
But see, we probably could get like Surfshark or something.
Yeah, I'm a loyal customer to Surfshark.
Send them an email.
Thinking about it.
Yeah, work on it. Yeah, tell me you use their product. You'd love for them to sponsor the show. Blah, blah, blah. We got a worldwide audience.
I use your product to do it, and I'm not going to incriminate myself.
Yeah. But the difference is, like, in some countries, if you get caught using a VPN, you get, like, beheaded and stuff.
Yeah, it's not illegal to use a VPN. I mean, if you're doing it for illegal things.
Here in America, it isn't. In
Yeah.
other countries, they may be like, oh, hey, off with your head.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know why. I just think every country besides
Just beheading.
America beheads. Every country beheads but us.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
There's some trash in the store. There's some trash in the store. There's some trash in the store. There's some trash in the store.
Sell certified garbage 7 days a week. But this mustache painting make that poor artist breathe.
Oh, we're supposed to call the health department on today's episode.
Yeah, we'll give it a we could really push that and advertise.
Yeah,
because we haven't really been that active in the group.
Oh, we should call Dave Gardner or anything live on the air.
Ooh. Let me call.
And say what?
I don't know.
You're just gonna talk nasty to him? Ooh, call and talk nasty to
I'm gonna
him.
be like, do you have the Rose sex toy?
What is your sex toy market?
You know the
right
Rose? You never seen it?
No.
Oh yeah.
Why would he have that?
Yeah.
I'm gonna ask him, and we're gonna find out.
And then if he says no, quit being a snowflake, and he hangs up, and you're gonna call back and say,
"Hey,
I've been looking for some grapes.
Do you have any grapes?
Do you have any free grapes?
Free grapes?
Yeah, they're free if you buy the bag.
Can I pay?
Or maybe I'll
if you buy the plastic,
you got a plastic bag I can buy for $2.
Or maybe I'll call in and then I'll get all hype and start talking like he does on his videos.
He's gonna storm down here. He's gonna storm down here and
give you a
and
stern
boycott
talking
us.
to.
He's gonna boycott WMVU.
WMVU. We should. We need to start doing phony phone calls on our off times.
We did. Remember that? We were doing that for a little while. I just you kind of pranked a couple people.
Yep, with the soundboard.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. He said they don't have a minimum wage in Iraq, but the average is $25 US for 8 hours of working for non-skilled workers.
Okay, so 25. So you'd have to work. You said 25 for an 8-hour day.
Yeah.
So 20. So that would be $100 for 4 days. So you'd be like 125 for.
So you get about $3.12 an hour.
Okay. But how does that compare to the price? So that's probably still kind of average then.
Yeah.
If you're $3 an hour, and it's half the price basically of America. Like, you know what I mean? It's like $300 to $400. It's like $600 to $800.
That's for unskilled workers.
Well, what's considered unskilled? Flipping burgers?
Yeah, pretty much people that don't have a skill. It's just like in America. Like if you're working retail or something, you really don't have a skill compared to someone that does like plumbing or construction.
But does that make them have? That's what I'm getting at. Is that like a livable wage?
Yeah, I mean, okay, so typically 5 days is a week, so you're making
$125 a week.
He's making about $1,000, I guess, a week, and they don't have any kind of tax in Iraq.
Okay, so I was saying if you're making $125 a week, you'd have to work 3 weeks out of the to get your $300 or whatever. You'd have to be
okay. So the lowest price, he said, rent cost anywhere from $102 to $304. So I'm assuming around 304 is the higher rent.
Okay.
That's like
so you can make your rent in a week. You can make your rent in a week.
Right. In 4 days, you can make your rent for the entire month.
Mm-hmm.
Which, I mean, in America, most places you can't.
It takes a whole paycheck.
Yeah, your rent's going to take a whole paycheck.
Yeah.
At least 2 weeks.
Yeah.
A 2-week paycheck. Yeah.
Yeah. So he makes about $1,000 a month, he says.
A decent wage in America is like $400 a week. That's a livable, barely livable income where you can't save. You're just
it's about
paying
$12
your
an
bills.
hour.
So he makes about
$10 an hour.
Mm-hmm.
He makes about $1,000 a month, he said. It's saying they pretty much don't have taxes. That's me. That's me on the floor.
He's trying to show off his new Jordans to me a little bit.
They don't have taxes. So, I mean, if his rent, let's say even in the middle, like $250, makes $1,000 a month. He still has $750.
So he made that roughly in a week.
Right. I wonder what like do you have to pay electric and gas, like all that? Like
I'm sure there's some kind of utilities. Yeah.
Yeah. So I don't know.
I mean, he's somehow. I mean, of course he's watching this somehow, and that requires power.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So he'd have to have.
Well, you know, some places like, especially like the Philippines and that, they have internet cafes. Most people don't have internet in their homes. They have to go to public places to use these internet cafes. Except for, I guess, the people that do like porn and stuff in the Philippines. Back before OnlyFans was really a thing, they had like the cam websites. Like people can tip you while you're on cam and stuff.
Well, that's still a thing.
Is it?
It's just not.
It's not as popular now.
Yeah, because everyone went solo. Everyone's like, I'm not getting.
Yeah. Well, back in the cam tip thing, like for every 25 cents someone sent you, you got like 2 cents of it. You know,
I
now
don't think it was that bad.
Oh, it was. I
would know.
I knew a Jamaican guy that did it.
Jamaican.
Yeah. So I mean, OnlyFans, you definitely make a lot more money, and you don't have to go live. You can upload when you want, and you get a bigger cut of that money as well. I'm not sure what the OnlyFans payout is, but
it's probably 80 to 90%, maybe a little bit less. So. And then you obviously pay taxes on that.
But you got to think how much OnlyFans is making as a company.
They're making a lot of money.
Oh yeah, I mean, you got celebrities and stuff on there.
Yeah. If you see, if you go on like on TikTok and stuff, there's a lot of people that post how much money they made by being an accountant.
Yeah.
And
it's crazy.
It's a lot of money.
Like $20,000 a month and stuff.
Yeah, like it's crazy.
There's always going to be perverted people out there that want to watch.
Just to be an accountant?
Oh, no. That's like people saying
that's
like, "What do you do for a living?"
Fans.
Yeah, I'm an accountant. People be like, "Well, what, like family members or something."
Oh,
like all of a sudden you're loaded. Like you couldn't pay your rent last month, and now you're paying ours.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm an accountant now. I got a new job. So. Yeah, but it's crazy the amount of money.
There's always going to be horny old men that'll pay for this.
Of course.
I mean, you can get so much porn for free. But if there's someone that you want to see naked, you'll pay for it.
Yeah, so there is a lot of free porn.
Oh, yeah.
But this whole last hour has been food and sex.
Pornstar politician.
There is a lot of free porn, yes. There is, but people, most like Pornhub and a lot of these companies purged. A lot of these companies purge their stuff and like, okay, we're only uploading. And now a lot of those, like,
you got to be certified or whatever.
Yeah. So a lot of those people now they give away freebies,
right?
But they're mostly just previews. Okay, if you want to get off really quick,
deal.
Yeah, if you want the full video, you're going to pay like $20 for a 5-minute video.
I only need a 20-second clip.
Well, there you go. I mean, there's certain people that's going to be like that.
Cheap for me.
I mean, the preview always works for me too, but every once in a while, I want to know what's going on in the story. I mean,
what happens in the next chapter
when the plumber shows up? Does he fix the pipes?
Afterwards,
after he lays it, he fixes it,
right?
So, or does he fix it and then that's the thing too? Does he fix it and then that's how payment is made?
Right.
There's so many.
When the pizza, after the pizza guy gets done delivering his extra large sausage, do they sit and eat together? Like, what happens?
I don't think they always show that, though. Sometimes.
They should.
They should.
But I want a conclusion. I want a beginning, middle, and end to my porn.
Yeah. So we should protest. We should go outside of Pornhub.
We should.
I don't know where that is. I don't know where their headquarters is.
So if it's
where their headquarters is.
Porn with a pool guy, do they have sex in the pool?
Maybe. I don't know. They might.
Does he still put the chlorine and everything in afterwards? Like, does he do the job that he got paid to do? Or is he just like, I got mine, I'm out of here?
Yeah, they show up and then...
Because there's never a sequel, so obviously they don't bring that certain pool boy back.
Him?
So, just a tip.
Yeah, just the tip. She doesn't pay the bill, just the tip.
Do you like storyline porn, or you just...
I don't really get into porn.
Didn't we had this conversation before?
Yeah.
Would you do porn if they offered you enough?
If they offered me enough money, I probably would.
Why don't you do OnlyFans? Make your own hours.
It would be.
Would your husband let you?
Just don't let your
with me, us together.
Oh, he wouldn't let you just by yourself.
Nah, probably not.
Just don't let your husband do sit down power bomb on you. I don't want you to be like paralyzed or anything. Yeah.
We don't want you to be draws. A lot of people probably don't get that reference, but we get it.
Yeah, we get it, and that's what matters.
Yeah.
Congratulations.
So
thank you.
Yeah, I would do. I don't know if I don't know. No one. I'm not really marketable. I'm not really marketable. So
she has a vagina. She's marketable.
Yeah.
We have very small penises. No one's paying to see.
Well, some people are into that.
Like we're a freak show attraction.
Yes, some people are into the small penis. They like.
So your husband won't let you do solo OnlyFans things, or he wouldn't.
We've never really talked about it.
You should talk about it. That's good income.
But he has brought up the fact we should do our OnlyFans, and I was like, well, I don't want people to see my face. And he was like, we'll just put a brown trash bag over it.
Okay, now that's.
He's like, I'm used to doing that anyway.
That would be a turnoff for me personally.
Yeah, you want to see the face?
Yeah,
yeah. Because sometimes
it's not that I want to see the face, because a lot of people do stuff where they don't. It's just it's whatever. But then a lot of people too, they have identifying. Tattoos and stuff. Like if people knew you had a tattoo, and they're like, "Oh, that's definitely."
I don't know. We're not going to have any kids tonight. You never know what'll happen.
You don't know.
That's definitely Kara the intern.
So
I know
one
that
of our
tattoo.
one of the webcams disappears.
Right.
We know where it went.
We know what happened.
So that's cool. I just said I'm not really marketable, but given the opportunity, if it was Dire Straits, or they're all like, "Dude, if you do this on camera, like it's the most I can give you is 30 seconds. But if you want 30 seconds, you want to give me like a milli." Then we'll do it.
I mean, there's some guys that they'll pay and they get off just from you eating on camera.
I'd do that totally.
Like chicks eating on camera gets guys. So if there's any guys that are into that, she just said she'd do it if the price is right.
Yeah,
price don't even have to be right just to have her eat on camera.
Yeah,
like they don't even care if you're naked. Like I don't know if I ever told this story on the show, but I used to work at a club here in Akron called the Interbell.
I love the Interbell.
On Saturday nights, they had this DJ. I'm not going to say his name because he was also a teacher at the college that shut down. Remember the college? What was it that shut down? It was right downtown Akron. It was in like that little building, I think, where Spectrum is now. Maybe Fortis? Maybe Fort. I think Fortis.
Fortis College. Yeah.
And it shut down, and people were mad because they never got their degrees, and they're like 2 credits away, and it shut down.
There was one in Cuyahoga Falls too. Yeah.
So he was an instructor there. So I won't say his name on the air, even though I doubt he's still working because he was older back then. But he had a cigarette fetish, and he would literally pay guys to sit on the webcam and smoke while he masturbated. And that was his thing. And I didn't know this when I started working at the Interbell because I was working the front desk. And he'd come in. He'd be like, "You got cigarettes today?" I'm like, "Yeah." He's like, "What you got, Kings or 100s?" "I got 100s. That's what I smoke." He's like, "Oh." He's like, "Well, if you need to smoke, you can come up to the DJ booth since it's cold outside and you can smoke up there." I'm like, "Oh, thanks. You're a nice guy. You let me smoke inside." So I'd go up there to smoke. Not thinking anything of it. Like, you're staring at me while I'm smoking, but I'm not thinking nothing of it. Like, whatever. It's a gay bar, so I know he's gay.
The record starts skipping as he's sitting at the table.
Right. The table starts bouncing up and down, record skipping. Someone came and told me. So when I came back down one time, this was like 3 months after I started working there, someone was like, what were you doing up there? I was like, "I went up there to smoke." He said, "Oh, did you get invited up there to smoke?" I was like, "Yeah, the DJ said I could come up there and smoke." And that's when they explained to me, yeah, because that's his fetish. And he only likes it if you smoke 100s. If you smoke the little cigarettes, see, that was not a turn on to him. But if you smoke those 100s, oh, yeah. I'm like, so wait a minute. I've been giving him free shows for the last 3 months without even knowing it, and I could have been charging?
Right.
Because Annabelle ain't paying my goddamn bills.
Give me my money.
Give me my money.
Well, that sounded like a soundboard. I was like, you clicked a sound. I didn't see you. That was good. We're going to have, maybe I should cut that out and make that part of our soundboard. I like that.
That was good.
We got to have Kara do some voiceover work.
Do some moaning for us, too.
Oh, I'm good at
For Pornstar politician.
Fake it till I make it.
Yeah, we know. Your husband told us. We know. Actually, the owner of the Interbell is friends with me on Facebook.
I don't have to fake it with him.
You may have just heard me tell this story.
Oh, he would have known.
He knew about the fetish, yeah. And it's crazy because he lived in a house with 2 other guys, and the one guy had a sock fetish. Obsessed with socks.
Was it like a fetish house? Was it?
It kind of was. And like the third guy just had a fetish for like younger looking guys or young guys. So his fetish wasn't
I don't know if that's
weird.
really a fetish.
Yeah, it wasn't really weird. It's
like a preference.
Yeah, but the other guy, he like he owned thousands of pairs of socks, and he would come in and be like, "What socks you wearing today?" And I'm like, "No, we're not doing that." And he didn't like ankle socks. It's not a turn on. They had to be like up the thigh. For his birthday, they just dumped a bunch of socks on him, and he was in heaven. So weird.
Man.
So weird. And the funny thing, the DJ, he wore a toupee, but it wasn't a toupee. He'd buy a full wig and cut it down into a toupee. And he had hair like Shaggy from Scooby-Doo. Like, that's how he'd cut it down. Like, you do that on purpose? Like, I don't get it.
See, I don't think I can necessarily say that the whole like knee highs and stockings and stuff are a turn on, but I wouldn't call it like a fetish of mine. Like it's a turn on.
Oh no, it was a fetish for him. Like there's turn ons and there's full blown fetish. Like seeing someone smoke could be a turn on, but getting up to someone smoking is a fetish.
That's a fetish,
Yeah. So it's kind of a thin line, but there's that line there between what's a fetish and what's a full blown.
Yeah,
I'm gonna fully blow.
If someone has like a fart fetish or
I'm sure
nose picking fetish.
Dude, there's a fetish for everything.
There's probably a hand sanitizer fetish. So if you're if you want to send over a tip, I can't even. I'm pumping. Oh no, where's it at? Oh. This
one's on us. This one's on us.
You can call in.
We'll take donations.
400-4562 and let us know your fetish.
There we go.
Yeah.
There we go.
Yeah,
there we go.
Tell us your fetish. Oh, look at all that hanny sanny.
Uh-oh.
I dropped the soap.
Oh,
you just ruined the fetish.
No, I dropped
rub it all in. Where's the camera at? I don't know.
No, this was for men that liked other men, not men that liked women.
Some
not men that like manly looking.
Oh, sorry,
women.
I'm not looking at the camera, but then again, they probably don't want to see this mug. But
would you sell pictures of your feet?
No,
because a lot of guys are into that. That's probably the biggest fetish out there is a foot fetish.
I hate feet.
That's Tarantino's.
I do too.
That's Tarantino's
I
fetish.
hate feet. I hate feet with a passion. I had a guy one time try to.
Not saying that I don't have ugly feet or anything, but I just no.
I do, but
okay, now I got to rub my hands together now.
I had a guy one time try to like put my toe in his mouth, and I kicked him so goddamn hard because that was just weird to me.
The first time that I was weird.
You got to put hot sauce on it, like, and don't be a menace.
Hot sauce on your foot.
Baby.
That's what dreams are made of.
That's the baby's food. That's the baby's lunch.
Oh, Lord. We should become porn stars together. The three amigos. Three amigos.
Amigos.
I don't know.
I mean, not with each other, but.
Yeah, that would be a weird.
Like, we can be like the Rat Pack of porn.
I'll consider.
And fat guy porn. Hillbilly porn and
well then we have all the bases covered. Someone's just like, well, fat guy
Trap
porn, so if someone wants to see a fat guy banging a woman, then I guess if I'm in that category. And then if you got a fat guy wants a fat guy on guys, then you have that demographic covered.
Hey, Kara,
you
know what a ham sandwich and you have in common?
What?
You're both inbred.
I'm not inbred.
Yeah.
I heard that joke last week, and I've used it quite a few times.
You have.
I haven't used it on the show yet. Did I?
You might have in our remote studios.
Maybe on the Rush Limbaugh episode I used it.
Maybe.
Guess what? I'm going to go there. It's 5:55.
What does that mean?
Is that time to make a wish? Is that like
11?
Your kid that's going to die soon?
It has a meaning to it, but
what's the meaning?
I haven't looked it up yet.
You know, it happens twice, right? It happens twice a day.
Every day. Well, it depends if you only go by military time. It only happens once.
If you see it and notice it,
right.
is there a meaning to it?
It depends.
You're right.
What is 5:55 with the 55 seconds?
A good time.
Oh, that's like
You
just
just
enhances the whole 555. It amplifies.
I made
energy.
a wish.
Remember in a movie that every telephone number starts with 555?
Yeah.
Is that lucky? What about at 666? Is that bad? Is that a bad time?
It's not actually considered bad.
Okay.
Okay.
Why do some?
Because there's definitely never a 666 on a clock. But.
Right. Yeah, that's what I was going for. But she totally like, no, that's a great time.
Everything's kind of gone over her head.
Yeah.
Not the time.
And which is short,
like
so it makes sense.
666 views on a thing.
Oh, I love that.
It doesn't necessarily mean it's bad.
So, but if I ever go to Walmart or something, and my total ends up being 666. Because I'm cheap, so it wouldn't be any more.
So do you add something on?
Yeah. No, I used to be like, hey, can you just charge me? Or sometimes I do. It doesn't happen very often. Or can you just if I put it up there, I want it.
Right.
Because if I just be like, hey, can you charge me an extra penny? Can I donate to St. Jude's or something? Can I just donate a penny? Something.
Well, I just want to say, why is it that some buildings do not have a 13th floor? Like if you look on the elevator, it'll go 12th to 14.
Yeah, some people really consider 13th, even though it's literally the floor. It's just funny that it's the 14th floor, even though it's not the 14th floor.
Right, it's technically the 13th. But you know what else is unlucky? Us going over our time on the show. So it is time for us to wrap things up. Kara the intern is out of here. We'll see her again on Monday. And remember, if you see that picture of Jesus on Facebook, share it or you will go to hell. Say goodbye, Corey.
Bye-bye.
No matter where you meet a stranger, be careful if they are too friendly. One never knows when the homosexual is about.
Schizophrenic, baby. I love both of you. Schizophrenic, baby. Say you love me too. You too. Now when our romance has just begun, I know when everything's said and done, I'm getting two for the price of one. What fun! Schizophrenic, baby, all my whole life through. You will hear me saying, I love both of you. I do. Baby, how happy we're gonna be, living together contentedly. You and your split personality and me. Schizophrenic, baby, I've got news for you. Schizophrenic, baby, I'm a schizo too. Me too. My alter ego and you and me, and your alter ego, we all will be engaged in a new group activity, you'll see. Baby, let's make it unanimous, just us.
Your hometown station, WMVU.org.
Akron, Canton, Cleveland, Northeast Ohio,